All right, we're rocking the Kubey, the Shadow Crane, the KU220, something like that. Hold on. Yeah, upside down. KU220 Shadow Crane. Shadow Crane. That's what it says here. Shadow Crane. $259. And it's a 3.9-inch polished M390 plate. Okay, you know what? I looked up my receipt on this. And I guess I paid $159 for it. And I think I got it on GeoKnife and it was on sale. And this was like, remember 2020? Yeah, I don't want to remember it either. But yes, I got it in the fall of 2020. I think it was like maybe around November. So it was going to be one of those Black Friday deals or something like that. And I've had it ever since. So I was getting this out and I was thinking, maybe I ought to actually do a video on it. You know, hey, LTK, no rush, whenever it's convenient to you, buddy. And it's like, yeah, damn it. It's been sitting in my drawer for a while. So, what's interesting, hold on, I'm going to show you a picture. Okay. So I pulled it out and I go, what the hell? Now, obviously, somehow I exposed the blade to something, right? See the nice hand rub finish, by the way? And I go, what the heck is this, right? I thought, well, it's M390. It's got almost 20% chromium in it, so it shouldn't corrode easily. So what's the deal? Interestingly enough, I just put a little, couple drops of flitz on here and went like that with a little towel and it came right off. Amazing, huh? So whatever it was just a very light surface something, but it had sat for months, in the pouch in the box, but we don't have much humidity around here, so I don't know. Maybe just the skin oil sitting on there undisturbed. Have no idea. But we've tested Kubey M390 and it's real M390. Anything with carbon in it can corrode, and M390's got a good amount of carbon in it too, by the way. So yes, it can corrode. But this, I was just like, oh my God, don't tell me. This is so bad. I mean, I contacted Kubey about, and then they just go, can you wipe that off? And it's like, oh, what? How am I supposed to think about things like that? So yeah, I had a tube of flitz. I swear to God, I've had that tube of flitz for, oh my God, probably 4 or 5 years. And it's still, wow. I didn't know it was quite that. It's been forever since I've tried to use it. And I forgot it. That worked like a charm. I like this knife. It's an interesting design, isn't it? Maybe a little out there for some of you. Kind of got a sheep's foot type blade, and it's got this front choil you can get into. And hey, will you cut anything over there? Come on, let's do this. Uh-oh, I tried to be too cavalier about it. Okay, yeah. It's sharp enough out of the box. Oh, by the way, speaking of box, so it comes in a box like this and this, and I was always looking for the deal, I'll tell you what, $159. I can't remember. How did I get that? But I think there was a GeoKnife 20% off, and then it was on sale. So it may have been like marked down to $199. Then I got 20. I can't remember, but I like it for that for sure. $259. Well, it's not unreasonable because it is M390, although I really think that if I was Kubey, I'd probably play in the more AUS 10, and, even though it might be titanium, AUS 10, and keep it, at or below 150. But regardless, hey, I'm happy to have this knife, really, I am. And this will be one of my more favorite Kubey knives, to tell you the truth. Nice drop to it, too. Very nice drop to it. Feel that. Woof. That is nice. Okay, it comes in a zipper pouch, by the way. And microfiber cloth, your paperwork, and then you got 2 pockets in the pouch, so you're good there. Okay, let's kick this back. So yeah, all that aside, you got you a knife, and if I can find my tape measure, I'll show you something, buddy. Oh, and it's, wow, okay, that is like almost 3.9, just even to the closest part of the bolster. I mean, look at that, 100 millimeters down into that choil area. So, I mean, what do we got? We don't have 9 inches overall, but we got 8 3/4 at coming up on 22.5 centimeters. So it's a good size knife, isn't it? Wow, where's my paramilitary 2? So, yeah. I mean, the paramilitary 2 is small in comparison. Yeah, wow. Oh, well, let's try you. Oh, come here. The Vexor. Okay, I think the Vexor's got it by a little, because I think the Vexor's about 9. And my Paladin? No, it's got the Paladin, I think. Wow, I thought the Paladin was more. How about my Thor 6? Oh, yeah, way bigger than the Thor 6. This is so cool, though, isn't it? Yeah, and check my video out on that. That's a lot of fun. Okay, so we've got their Kubey inscription on the front of the pivot. Back of the pivot's probably a number 8, of course. It always is, it seems like. But I'm wondering, are these number 6s? Yeah. And, you know, this was made, well, God only knows when it was made. I bought it months ago. So, I mean, God, man, what, 8, 9 months ago. But, okay, so, yeah, I mean, since then, I think they've kicked up to number 8 body screws on some of their other models. And so this is, you know, prior to that. Take a look at the jimping on the flipper tab. I don't want the flipper tab any bigger than that. That's big enough. Okay, it looks like it's stone washed underneath the ano on this. There's no way to like finger flick it or do otherwise, so it's the flipper tab. Okay, I think I failed it. Yes. Yeah, I can fail it. Okay. So let me see if I can do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I just got across my board there. Okay. No, so this is not a super strong detent, but it's okay. It's okay. Maybe a 4.5 on my detent scale, because it's not like a no fail. I can fail it, but it's really smooth. This is really smooth. When you drop this down, yeah, I haven't taken this apart or done anything since I bought it, so other than flitzed it. So, yeah, it's nice. It's got a nice rubbed finish, like a hand rubbed. I mean, even when you saw the pictures before I flitzed it, it's got a nice hand rub finish to the blade. You know, I don't mind it at all. Let's get a weight on it. It's grown on me since I bought it, but when I saw it online, okay, I liked the design. I really liked it. There's a lot going on with this knife. There's a lot of machining. There's a lot of styling cues on here. I mean, if you look at blade to handle length is pretty dang good, and the flow of the design is good as well. Let's throw it on the scale. Okay, 5.2 ounces. That's not bad. Basically 148 grams. Okay, we're good. Ergos, interesting. When you start doing this, you start, you know, making things individual for people depending on the size of their hand. So for me, yeah, it's okay. I'm kind of sneaking up on with my second finger in here, but nah, it's not too bad. Going forward, it's even easier because this finger's fatter than this one. So now it fits really good. Reverse grip, no, that's good. That's okay. thumb on the pommel. That's fine. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of nice styling cues on this. You've got also some jimping on the top of this blade. And yeah, that's tactile. You can feel that. You know, all this kind of stuff kind of gives you a little bit better grip than had it not been put there. So, and you know, nice. This, I mean, doing this kind of almost a pistol grip or turn down, whatever they do, you know, it defines the ergos of the knife as well. So if you have really big hands, you might have your pinky way out here supporting the whole group. So this is interesting too, by the way, isn't it? I mean, it's not sharp up here, but I mean, I would have never really thought for any particular reason to put that in there. But it does add some style to the knife. Plunge looks pretty symmetrical. Okay. I was looking kind of at the wrong angle, but yeah, it looks symmetrical. I'm not getting any blade play in its lock rock or anything like that, and then it's centered. So it's nicely set up. Not a lot of knives really just have a nice natural drop out of the box. So, I mean, it's hard to complain about that at all. And, you know, fit and finish is good on this one. And really, I can't remember having a Kubey knife where I had issues with fit and finish regardless. I mean, I've got complaints about other things on some of the other models, but fit and finish not being one of them. Here's your lockup, 30%, shall we say, but it's pretty squared, good, solid lockup on it. And if you haven't noticed, it's right hand tip up only on this. So no left hand grab. And, you know, it's got a back spacer that's fairly extensive. And it's got jimping on it, so it can make some contact with the palm of your hand as well for that. Yeah, I mean, otherwise it's nicely rounded. No hot spots. This pass through, you can see right here, pretty easy to disengage that blade. And of course, it's a frame lock. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Frame locks are starting to kind of freak me out a little bit because they're just so common. And I look at the back scale. I look at the front scale. Looks great. Look at the back scale, and I go, I don't know if I'm digging the fact that they cut a big chunk through that back scale. Is that kind of, you know, because think about a liner lock. I mean, front and the back look the same. This is the Pier by Wee Knives, right? Okay. So you got a liner, but I mean, it doesn't look freaky here because of that. And or let's go in the same group here with the Elementum. They've made it into a button lock. So front and back look the same. I like that. I mean, I'm good with that. And then you got axis lock for Benchmade. You got all kinds of stuff, which, I mean, I like it. So maybe a little bit of a frame lock burnout going on with me. But, you know, if you find the right style of knife, you got to get what you're going to get. So, okay. I can't complain with the action on this knife. It is absolutely great. Let's see how fat an old boy you are. Ooh, baby. 0.64. I wonder if that changes down here. Now it doesn't. Okay, how about up on the blade? 0.15. So basically 4 millimeter blade stock at 0.65 millimeter. Yeah, this is a heavy duty, isn't it? I mean, this is a fatty. Where's my little paramilitary 2? This is way fatter in the hand than this 0.46 over here, 0.65 over here. Big difference, right? Wow. Now, this fills your hand. So if you like knives that are kind of real chunky, heavy, that really fill your hand, then this might be for you, you know? And especially since I paid so little for it, I could actually just carry it and use it. The only problem I have with titanium as opposed to other materials is snail trails, you know, little marks and dinks here and there all over, where the other kinds of materials don't tend to, you know, have those kinds of issues. So let's do it. This is the only way we're gonna do it too. Come on. Oh, I got it. I got it. It's like I hooked into a bass, right? You know, like, damn, I thought I lost it. Oh, I got it. But did you see me spin this? Okay, so this is old school Kubey. I think now they're putting a little shelf up here and this cap won't turn. But this one is pre-improvement phase, so take heart if you get a more modern, and you can ask them about that actually on their Instagram or website and see, hey, did you change that setup there? I may ask them too myself. I just never thought to. I hadn't taken this apart before. Okay, come on. Oh, I guess I didn't get this all the way unscrewed. Let's get the number 6 out here. Did I have to hold it from the back? I guess. Okay. Okay. Fine. Those are the same size, so I got no worries there. Pull it up. Let's see. Underneath, it's weight relieved. Okay. Hardened steel insert, ceramic bearing, and then, of course, we've got a steel washer, if we could get it out of there. And it doesn't want to come out, which means it's probably got some lube holding it back in here. So I'm not going to play with it right now. Let's get this off. Come on. Wiggle and jiggle. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got bearings in here. There goes the blade stop. And yeah, here's our, and ain't no shelf, no little shelf. You can see my other Kubey Veloce review, and they're they have a shelf milled in here which matches a little shelf they mill in here, and so this thing will center the logo and it will lock down, and it won't spin. So this is before they started doing that. And here's your ceramic bearings. Nothing to brag about there, but they're ceramic, captured. And here's the blade, and it looks pretty clean, your detent hole. Yeah, I mean, it's relatively clean and nice. Looks good. Of course, there's your, back spacer right there. And, of course, they've weight relieved that and done a lot of weight relieving front and back, actually, even on the lock bar area of this knife. All right, we got it apart. It's pretty simple here. And we got to put this back in. And we're going to have to center this up and kind of hold it in place when we tighten that pivot down to keep that the way it is. Put a washer on here. Put some bearings on here. And put a little bit of lubricant on there. I didn't really feel any kind of lubricant on there prior to this. Oh, by the way, let's put the stop in here first before we get the blade on. And there's where our stop kicks in when it goes closed. Put bearings down again, and maybe I'll just put my washer on top like this. Then I'll kick this on top, and everything should go back together just fine. And let's get our number 8 out, kind of lock this thing down. Okay, yeah, this ought to be fun. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep from turning this when I'm tightening this up. I can pretty much hold it with my finger. So, okay, let's worry about adjusting that when we get to it. Okay. The Shadow Crane. Interesting. Don't know why they named it that, but I guess it's as good as any. Hold on, let's get this other side held in place a little bit. And, oh, okay. Well, kind of loosened from both sides, so let's make sure these are, yeah, tightened down. Okay. And, okay, we're good all the way around. Okay, let's just check this too to make sure it's, yeah, it's tight. Okay, now, are we centered? Yeah. Do we have blade play? Ever so small amount. I'm just gonna really micro turn this. Nice, just like we had it before. Yeah, no play now. Yeah, okay. And my logo's straight, so whew, I like it when a plan comes together. All right, we're all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, this has really got nice action on it. I mean, for no other reason than really the nice action, it was worth getting. But you know, I do like the design. I do like the design. And I like the fact that it has some thickness. It feels really good in the hand. And yeah, I mean, I like it all the way around. Do like the design. Really interesting. I didn't see they credited anybody for this design, which is strange, but there it is. The Shadow Crane, the 220, and I'm liking it. Kubey's doing some really good work. I think of, when I think of Kubey, I think more in terms of, you know, AUS 10 and more budget oriented, or even titanium AUS 10 knives. So yeah, this is kicking it up and it's getting in the 250s, and then you got a lot of odd and other standard competition as well. So, but I think they did it well. Hopefully that the improvements that I've seen on the newer production knives continue on, and we'll check that out. Take care, my friends. You know we do. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.